What's up, YouTube? This your boy Prince Maverick. We had to spin the block yet again on this app that they call the YouTube machine. But it is good to hear from every last one of y'all, though. I give you that. So regardless, now we had to spin back around. I'm glad we spun back around to discuss this topic, man. Something I've been wanting to get off my chest all week, but here we are today. Gotta be honest with you, man. I'm feeling some type of way still about Samatha Irvin's social media crash out, bruh. Real talk. Smash the like on the way in if you like. This is still a Mind Over Matter production. Let's jump right into it. Because, man, oh man, I keep hearing people saying, well, be happy for her, Prince. And, you know, it's not your life to live, it's hers. Which you are correct. You are correct. That's true. And blase, skippy, doo-ha. Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. It's not okay to have been a fan of someone's work and be upset, expressing a natural reaction to a talent that was in her bad at her job, regardless of if she loved the job or not, according to you, the IWC nerds. That's what you guys are telling me. It's not okay to be a fan. It's not okay to be upset. We should let her live her life. We should not be in her pockets like that. Bruh, you will be correct. But at the same time, bro, you're also fucking wrong. Because you can't tell anybody how to feel or how to have a genuine emotion towards said actions of her leaving the company in the way that she did, bro. You don't get to call those shots. I'm tired of that on both ends. Both WWE and AEW nerds always do this. They try to project how you should feel about a subject. Nah, bruh, it ain't gonna work that way around here. Not in the Mind Over Matter family, bruh. Sorry. But, you know, let's keep it a buck, man. These niggas are just horn dogs, just accepting anything she gives them as far as her reasons for leaving online, right? These same people take anything at face value. They don't question nothing. They don't care to question nothing, bruh. All they do is just take everything at face value. Take anything that they give you, these wrestlers give you, right? And in reality, also, they just following them cheeks, girl. So Samatha Irvin, if you listening, which I know you're not because you don't give a fuck about the Prince, bro, just know that if they following them cheeks, I don't really think they care about where you go, because once you leave that WWE bubble, which it is real, and I have seen it from time to time, that not a lot of people really care about you when you leave the WWE bubble, bro. Let's keep it real. Just know that the horn dogs are following you just to see where them cheeks go. I'm just saying. And that's no knock, man. I'm just keeping it real, right? So yeah, you should be happy for her choice, Prince. You should be happy for her choice, Prince. You should be happy. You should be happy. Why do you care, Prince? It's not your life. You should be happy. So to you, I'm going to choose the latter route, and I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Do I have to accept it now that she's gone? I mean, obviously, yeah. Because what the fuck can I do about it? You know, but I don't necessarily have to be happy with it like you told me to. I can come up here on the YouTube machine and express my opinion, bruh, and shouldn't have to be told how the fuck to feel. Look, in my honest opinion, and it's just that, Samatha Irvin burned a bridge with her social media rants. I don't think she can come back from those at all. I don't think there's any coming back from those. Like, why would you not humble yourself as you exit in the company? Why does it all, why when these talent leave, why does it always have to feel like they have an agenda or a vendetta against WWE or the company, which some are just to have, depending on what actually took place while they were with the company. But Samatha Irvin, from what I believe, man, unless it's some backstage things that we just simply don't know about, Samatha Irvin, from what I believe, man, just did not really have to put up with a lot. Didn't have to go through a lot. No, we would never know for sure. But what she expressed to us was that she just wasn't given a chance or the opportunity for growth in the amount of time I believe that she was expecting growth. So because it didn't work out on her time, because things didn't work out when she expected it to, she bounced, which she has every right to, man. But I have my questions as a fan of hers. I have my concerns. Homegirl had a whole crash out, you feel me? She even defended Rico shit because that's her man, I get it. Check out this tweet, by the way, with her defending Rico shit. I hope she doesn't go and fail in AEW alongside him. I honestly believe she burned the bridge by doing this. I mean, why go on a social media rant just like Mercedes Moné and possibly ruin a future employment? Or better yet, if you don't want to come back, why would you ruin your reputation as a whole? That's a bad look no matter where you go, man. I'm just saying, like, immediately after you leave the company, you don't want to wait years on. You just want to do it immediately afterwards and then show unprofessionalism like that. I don't know, dog. I mean, it's a lot of ways to move in the world, but that's just not one way that I personally move. That's not my forte. Every company I've ever left, I had to leave them in the past. I had to leave them behind. It wasn't even on my mind the second I left those doors, bro. It wasn't on my mind because I was on to the next. People be weird as shit. People be weird, man, when they leave the company. I'm just saying. Like, WWE machine, I've noticed people always act like they have a hidden vendetta or an agenda, or they have something to prove. It's actually kind of cringe if you think about it when people do this. Talk shit about the company, your former employer, or wherever you used to work at. Whether it was at your local Starbucks or your local McDonald's, man, doesn't matter. This was always kind of cringe to me when people did this. Because that company is an afterthought to me when I leave. Like I said, that's just me personally. But anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Because I can think of a lot of wrestlers who were damn good at their jobs. Like Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, Batista, which, mind you, none of these people actually liked their jobs. I take that back. I'm lying. They liked their jobs, but it's like they never really liked it in the beginning. They didn't like, and they weren't really fans of pro wrestling. Better say. I better say that. That's actually a better way to form that, because that's the truth, right? They were not fans of professional wrestling, but they was damn good at their jobs, and I'll be damned if you tell me that they weren't. Randy Orton still to this day is the smoothest in that ring in his mid-40s. Tell me I'm lying. Samatha Irvin was the best commentator since Lillian Garcia. And you know what? I actually found it ironic how Lillian Garcia is the one to replace her to get her job back, bro. But she has so much upside. That's what disappoints me the most about Samatha Irvin. So much potential, only to have wanted too much too soon. Now, because she jumped the gun so fast, she wanted too much too soon. We'll never hear Gunta Dringel. Man, we'll never hear Rico shit. Even though Rico shit is gone. And he's failing AEW right now. Oh, man, what else? Oh, man, she made some good calls. We'll never see her announce CM Punk, which CM Punk actually endorsed her. Michael Cole, Cody Rhodes endorsed her at WrestleMania. So it's like, love, the roles that you wanted, you could have possibly been endorsed. You could have, I can fucking speak. It's early in the morning. Whatever, man. That's just how irritated I am by this subject. You could have had these same people vouch for you to get you into the position that you were looking to get into if she would have just gave it a little bit more time. 2-3 more years tops. I think she's already been there for at least 2.5, maybe going on 3, some people say. I don't really know the actual tenure. But I know it was a decent amount of time. But I know it was a short amount of time too. I mean, she wanted to be a manager. She wanted to be a general manager. She wanted to be a singer. She wanted to be a valet. She wanted to get in there, be a manager for someone. If you look at the WWE now, not a lot of people actually need a manager. It's some people that could use a manager, but it's not really a lot. People can actually stand and, cut promos for themselves in the 3H's era. Like, I get it, man. Look, if she was there, maybe about 5 to 6 years ongoing, and then there was no room for growth, and she recognized it in time, and then said, you know what, I'm out, then I would have vouched for her. Like, you know what, you're right. They probably should have gave her a little bit of something else, to work with if that's what she so desired. They probably should have gave her a little bit more wiggle room. I would have been saying something amongst those lines, but I can't say that now because she did not give it a chance. She did not give it an opportunity to grow. She did not give it a few more years, 5 to 6 years tops. She left in year 2 or 3, right? You can't compare it to a regular 9 to 5 because she's rich. She's rich. She's already rich, dude. It's not like comparing it to a 9 to 5. You can compare it in some aspects, but you can't compare it on a larger scale, in the grand scheme of things, right? Because taking a chance on yourself is actually growing and building your wealth and, building your success. But it doesn't necessarily stop at wealth. It stops at whatever makes you happy. And you would think that her making it to the WWE is the upper echelon for her. But I guess not, man. I guess not. Look, I have questions and concerns. Like, woman, you were the only one to be the best at your job. And how long? And on top of that, you were only there for a cup of coffee. So you didn't even give it a shot. You didn't give it a chance before you went to go bury and slam the company, bro. I don't know why people, or before you decided to leave the company. I don't know why people do this. I don't know, man. But if the past has taught us anything, she probably want to go be in AEW along with Ricochet, with Rico, to go fail. The past has taught us that, people like Renee, Patty Cake Bakers, man. She hooked up with her man, John Moxley. Johnny TV was with his girl, hooked up with her in AEW, right? Or vice versa, however it happened. Whichever one of them landed first, whatever. Plain and simple. My question to Samatha, though, is, was it worth the social media crash out? Is leaving really going to give her the limelight she's looking for? Because let's be real, once you leave that bubble, it's hard for people to care and know who you are. Drew Mack, the Mac Daddy, the original Mac, the return of the Mac. The reason why people gave a shit and people cared when he left was because he was literally the chosen one by Vince McMahon himself. And people held on to that. People clinched on to that. Right? You can say whatever you want, but people clinched on to that, man. And they followed him through TNA, through GCW. Not GCW, but the, ICW. There you go. ICW. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Follow him through there, all the way back home to WWE. Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, it speaks for itself. My man's is the son of a plumber. That last name, Rhodes, instantly people want to follow wherever he goes, just like it says in his theme song, right? People want to follow him wherever he goes, and that's exactly what we did. I know I did. We had something to cling on to. Samatha Irvin, she hasn't built up a legacy yet. She just comes across as, kind of ungrateful for leaving. Y'all can bash me for that in the comment section if you want to, but it's true. She just comes off as ungrateful, man. For leaving on the note that she did and saying, I wanted more. When, sweetheart, if you can't cut it in the ring, if you can't wrestle, and if they realize that and they actually gave you a shot in the PC, which I did hear, by the way, from a couple of buddies that told me this, don't quote me on that, but from what I did hear, they did give her a chance to be a wrestler and you just didn't cut it. If you just don't cut it, you just don't cut it, bro. Plain and simple. So yeah, man, she could have took that opportunity that she had and grew within it, and then she would have got to where she was trying to go. You want to know why people are not picking up the phone for Matt Cardona right now, AEW or WWE? It's because we don't care. We still see him as Zack Ryder. Shit, I need a coffee after this. Fuck it, it's early in the morning. Oh boy, but yes, we still see him as Zack Ryder, man, because as soon as the recording ends, I know this will be the first and last time I ever give a shit about speaking about Samatha Irvin, and my fear for her is that she's going to fall to the wayside and be completely irrelevant after this is over. So let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. Smash that like, and we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Peace, deuces, and y'all already know we out this bitch.